Welcome to a very special edition of George's Cameras TV, where we're here at Sydney Props Warehouse on the set of the El Diablo music video shoot. We've had the opportunity to come shoot some BTS and interview some of the crew members so you know what's involved at a project of this scale. Let's get into it.
Hey, I'm Naidoo from Creamsource. I'm the Chief Marketing Officer, and today we're shooting a music video for MC Rafa, El Diablo. So today I'm directing this music video. I've worked directly with Rafa to kind of compile a vision. So I'm working directly with the DP, as well as the Gaffer, to ensure that we achieve the vision. The story itself was initially Rafa's story, but visually and creatively I'm helping him achieve what he wants. And at the same time, we're throwing in a lot of creative input as well. I guess doing things that he probably never thought of as an artist. So it's just been a good project all in all to be creative.
Hi, my name is Jax and I am the first AD for today's shoot. I'm also the safety supervisor and I also come under the category of stunts and I'm a fully qualified stunt woman. Today we're shooting a music video, which is really cool, and we're also shooting the behind the scenes footage of the Creamsource lighting. So a brief description on what an AD does is basically we run the set. So, you know, we get everyone moving, get everyone organised, we try to stick to a time schedule, we get ready whatever scenes that we may not have time for today. I'll try to be, you know, shooting to a schedule for tomorrow, but basically just run the set and keep everything moving smoothly.
And in 3, 2, 1, action!
Stop there. I mean, we got there.
Cut there. Yeah. I think that first part's great. This part.
Hi, my name's Kim. I'm BTS Stills Photographer here in this shoot. I'm using this lovely Fuji X-T4 that has been provided to me by George's Cameras, and I'm really loving how it displays my photos in screen for me to review them as I go rather than having to look through each one manually. I'm also loving that I can shoot with one hand. I don't need to even use my left hand for this. So it's really light and easy to maneuver and manage, and that makes a really big difference for me. The purpose of my role here in doing BTS stills is to showcase what is going on behind the scenes, and as specific examples that Creamsource is going to use these images to showcase their products when they explain how the lights work and the situation that they're good to use them in.
1, action.
It's an interesting music video. It's all in Spanish, and it's kind of like a paradoxical little film about Pablo Escobar and a rapper that has interactions with different characters. And incidentally, the actual artist himself, Rafa, is playing all of the characters. So this piece is for us, actually, Creamsource, to display some new technology. We've actually got a firmware update for the Creamsource Vortex8, which allows for us to synchronize the camera shutter with the actual lights. So the Vortex8 actually syncs, and it can flash sync with the shutter, and that does a few things. Firstly, it prevents frames from tearing when you do flash effects. Secondly, it allows us to flash at high speed. So we're shooting, at the moment, we're doing some 800 frame per second creative shots with precise flashing. So it's pretty interesting. It's kind of hard for your mind to compute it when you play it back, because it's nothing you've ever seen before. So very interesting stuff.
My name's Storm Ashwood. I run the company The Gaffer. I'm the gaffer on set today, and we're providing all the lighting, working with Creamsource, and we're on the music video, El Diablo. Creamsource approached me because they were after someone that's worked with their lights and wanted to do quite a funky music video, really utilising all the functions that the Vortex8 can do. So I packed my truck full of all the Creamsources I had. We rocked up here, they brought in a whole heap of theirs, and we started putting together a bunch of scenes. So I am the gaffer on set. The gaffer is in charge of lighting. They're sort of responsible for the tone and the feel of the film as far as the lighting is concerned. Then from there we have our best boys, best girls and lighting assistants, and all our jobs are to be able to provide all the equipment that's required to light the set. It takes quite a few years, I suppose, to sort of master that. I've been doing lighting for 20 years and I still learn stuff every day. It's a great thing to get into. If you want to get into film, if you want to become a DOP or you want to become a director or something like that, I would recommend having a play in lighting and just seeing what's involved in lighting a set. If you haven't got lights on a film set, you're shooting radio.
Do you want to see the back one?
It's
Sure.
daytime plans behind them, so at least I get a light behind. Yeah.
You want to go to that?
Alright, so when I first was approached about this project, Mark, the director, had an incredible vision and we collaborated closely, to bring it to life. And the challenges that we faced was we're trying to incorporate this new lighting technique that I actually haven't seen it before. The coolest thing about this light that we use today is the ability of syncing every single little frame. And then we shot up to 800 frames a second, so I could literally have each frame flickering at a different color at a single frame.
What we were able to do was by dropping frames and increasing frames, we were able to get the lights to appear as though they are playing in real time whilst the camera is playing in slow motion. So what was happening is we'd shoot a scene and the lights are flashing like crazy and it looks wild, but as soon as we play back and it's at 800 frames per second and all the action is in slow motion, the lights appear to be acting as though they would in reality.
And the results are just stunning. The possibilities are honestly unknown. We just did a lot of testings and came up with different ideas, but I'm excited to see what else people would do with them and what I could come up with it in the future as well. I think it's just the beginning of something different.
Alright guys, we are on day 2 of the El Diablo music video shoot. Let's check out what's going on.
Slightly different setup, so we're doing the car scene, and we've got a pretty interesting setup this time. We've got 3 Vortex over the top that we've actually pixel mapped, and they're running a chase sequence across the top of the car. We've also got 4 Vortex8 along the back wall that are pointing into the diffusion cloth, so we're kind of rear projecting the diffusion. And we're also running a different chase sequence on there. That's all being controlled through a digital desk. So we've got a Grand MA desk that we're pixel mapping on. And we're just now setting up a key light for the front of the car, which is a SpaceX. And we've got a dome attached to the front just to soften it off. But yeah, so quite an interesting setup again today. And yeah, let's see how it goes.
The reason why they wanted to show off the Vortex8 is because of the pixel mapping that this great light can do that not many other sort of soft panel lights are capable of. What that means is we can just run a bank of lights along a scene and it can basically just change all the colours and make it look amazing, sort of make the light talk for the scene. And that's, yeah, I'm just being able to play with that sort of technology in lighting is pretty awesome.
Well, that's us for today. I hope this video gave you a little bit more understanding of what goes into producing a music video of this scale. Let us know what role interested you the most, and if you want to see more content like this in the future. Hit that like, consider subscribing. As always, follow us on Instagram for the latest in tech news, gear updates and giveaways. Thanks for watching and happy shooting.